Everybody out there in YouTube land, this is J Phoenix Sons 2007. I am bringing you yet another unboxing. I know I did an unboxing before this, but it's kind of an unboxing and a review. First thing I want to say is this is the bind and fly version. Those of you who are beginners, I'm reading on the forums a lot with this and the MSRX, the mcpx. I'm reading a lot of you beginners saying that it's squirrely, it's not handleable, and a lot of other things. What I would do is, if you have not flown this, I would go out and at least get a DX5E, something that's comparable to your skill level. Take the transmitter that's in here and toss it. This transmitter that comes with the ready to fly is garbage. You're not going to learn anything, you're going to crash it, and it's going to not want you to continue in the helicopter hobby. So in that case, I picked up a DX7S. It is a 7-channel. It's a little bit more than a beginner would need, but then again, if you have the money for it, I would definitely pick it up. I picked this up transmitter only with 189, or you can move up to a DX8, but those start in the 300 to 400 range. And this is the transmitter itself here. This has, like I said, 7 channels. It has all kinds of different goodies on it. It has a scroll bar to go through the menus. It has your digital trims. You can actually control how you fly your helicopter with this. You can make it softer so it's not as responsive. You can make it more responsive. You can make the throttle faster. Whatever you want to do with this. So again, if you're a beginner, this will calm your helicopters down a lot. So, okay, let's move on to the unboxing here. With the MQX, again, it's only a bind and fly. I would never buy a ready to fly with this. What you get when you open the package, you get your manual, and inside of the manual tells you what to look for. Make sure your blades are set up right. Tells you what to do, what not to do. Comes with a little screwdriver. What's really cool about the bind and fly version, though, that I really like, as opposed to like the MSRX bind and fly, is that you get sets of blades. So if you crash your blades, you're lucky. You have one more chance. These are a set of 4. A set of 4, because on each head you have 1 blade. So, alright. So as you open it up here, you get your quadcopter. And again, if you have this transmitter, throw it away. Put it in the garbage or give it away. You have your charger here, and it has your connect port. Of course, you guys know how this works. Red to red. You just plug it right in, and then you're going to plug your one free battery. Well, I guess it's not free, but you're going to plug your one battery into the JST plug. Plug this into the wall. There's a lot of questions about how this works. The way it works is you plug your battery in, and Eflite I would only charge at 0.5 amps. You press the start button. The beginning of the charge process, it's going to blink. Second part of it, it's going to blink. The whole thing's going to blink. And when it's all charged, this is going to run back and forth in a row. And that's how you know it's charged. So there's that. And then you have your charger here. And again, it comes with 1 battery. I went out and I bought myself a extra battery if I can find it. Definitely want to buy yourself another battery. And if you can, look online. Ditch the Eflite batteries. They're kind of bad. They tend to puff up and bloat, and they're just not very good. And the rating on the continuous discharge is not very good. And here's your quadcopter. Okay, as you can see, it has 4 separate motors on it, and it's obviously to propel these 4 blades. It takes it up. It is very, very stable. So in my review, I want to remark that it's very stable. Those of you who are wondering how it works, these front white blades and this canopy that's going like it looks like it's going towards the front, it flies in an X version like this. It'll fly forward, you turn it right, it'll go right, you turn it left, it'll go left. And there's also a T version on here where you take this canopy and you turn the nose towards here, and you're wondering how. There's a hole that you clip onto there and you can switch the canopy. There are different canopy holes, I guess you would call them, and you can fly in a T. they recommend taking this off and putting your black blade on there so you know the orientation of the front, which is the white blade. So I'm going to fly it for you, and just so you can see that it is very, very stable. It is one of the funnest helicopters I've come across. I've never flown a quadcopter, but if you have flown like a MCX or definitely an MSR, you will get the hang of this very quickly. So a lot of people might be wondering, does it have servos? No, it doesn't. It is all the AS3X gyros. So it is fly barless. Obviously, it doesn't have any servos. When you pull this off, it's literally just the motherboard inside of there. So you want to bind it up with your transmitter. I'm sure you guys all know this, but for those of you beginners who are watching this, I'm trying to help you out so you get the best experience possible. You want to turn your transmitter on, and then what you want to do so that this flies nice and stable is you're going to put your battery in. What I do is I put it down, and then I plug my JST to JST in, just like that. And then I turn it over and you let it be. What that's going to do is it's going to calibrate itself. It's going to calibrate pretty much. And that way when you take it up, there's a blue light that comes on in there. That's when you know you're good to go. That's when you know you're solid. So let's go fly this thing, and I will show you exactly how smooth it is. And I'm pretty good at flying helicopters, but when you see it stable, it's not that it's the sticks, it's just that the helicopter by itself is pretty stable. So at first you can see there, and I'll kind of show you guys, you can see it's very stable. It'll go up very nice and soft. And I'll show you here, this is hands off. That's hands off. So that's how stable it is. And I'm flying with the X right now mode. As you can see, the propellers, the blades are on each side. And I mean, you can take it. Oops. And, oh, this battery's running out. Well, either way, it shows you that it's pretty stable. Let me actually pop another battery in real quick because I want to show you guys how stable this thing is. And again, you want to make sure that when you put it in, after you plug it in, you want to sit it down. You don't want to let it sit around. If I can get it plugged in. I would edit this video, but for this little thing, it's not really worth editing. And we'll let it bind up. On the side of the quadcopter, again, you'll see a blue light, which has just come on. And let's take it up again. If you guys want to know my personal review, I personally think this thing is awesome. It flies perfect, as you can see there. It is just phenomenal. Again, this is going to be hands off. Of course, you have a little bit of a drift, but that's only because it is not exactly a beginner helicopter. You do have to kind of stay on top of the sticks. You know what I mean? You have to kind of keep it oriented and straight. But for hands off, most helicopters, if you buy the Hobby King, you're going to get this, or this, or that. When you're trying to be stable, this thing is just stable and it's smooth, as you can see, hands off. So there you have it. Honestly, it's probably one of the funnest helicopters I've flown in a very, very, very long time. Alright guys, well, if you have any questions or anything, definitely leave it in the comments section on the left side. Everybody says leave comments below. I don't know why they say that. And there you have it. So I'll take it. So if you have any comments or anything, definitely let me know. One other thing I wanted to show you guys here is that if you have micro Deans, which I do, you can take your micro Deans, which is plugged into my high-tech multi-charger or quad charger. What I do is I take the JSTs and then I solder a micro on there and another one on the end, and then you can bump your charge up just a little bit. You can charge 2 or 3 at a time on here, which is really cool. That way you get done with your charging faster, you can play faster. And I think that's it. So the next one is going to be on the MSRX, which is also a fun little bird. A little more squirrelier, but... And I also want to show you guys this. I thought it was pretty cool. You can charge your MSR, mcpx batteries on it. It's pretty cool. Alright, you guys, let me know if you have any questions or comments, okay? Thanks a lot. Bye.